Somebody put in my comments that they wanted to see another Get Ready With Me video, so I'm trying to get ready to go to a after school concert for my oldest son. So I thought, why not? I kind of already started doing it because I got distracted. But the only thing I've done is I've done my concealer, and I'm using the CoverGirl Vitalist Healthy Concealer. And I got this, hold on you guys. I got this from my local dollar store. It was a hidden treasure. It was hidden, so. The only thing I will say about it, it's not, you gotta kind of like build it up. It doesn't really work well if you just like, if you don't have a lot going on and you don't need a lot of coverage, this is probably for you. But if you're like me and you have really bad dark circles or acne scars, or it's probably not, you're gonna have to like build it up. The other thing I don't like about it, it smells. And the cat magically disappeared. Okay, there it is. Found it. It smells like glue. Like school glue. I'm not a big fan of the smell. It's probably why it didn't do very well. The formula is not that great. But it'll do the job for now. I did tan last night, so it's kind of helping a little bit. My son woke up at, well, multiple times last night, and then he woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning eating Takis. Why? I don't know. I looked down, and there he was at 3 o'clock in the morning eating Takis. And I'm like, really? And I just looked at him like, okay, go to sleep. He's going through, I call it sleep regression. He's at that point now where his mind is starting to mature and he's getting older. And with that, he's starting to get sleeping problems because his mind is developing. My oldest son, he went through it when he was his age. When he was 5, that's when it started. But my oldest son, when he was going through it, that was hell. He went through it in a really bad way. He was screaming in his sleep. It was bad. He'd wake up at like 11 o'clock at night, midnight, 1 o'clock, 3 o'clock, just screaming bloody murder. Scaring the living daylights out of me and my husband. It scared the crap out of us. I remember he, I guess it kind of started when he hit 1. He was pretty close to 1. And that's technically when it started. He just started having night terrors. He was waking up frequently in the middle of the night, just screaming his head off. And that was before he ended up getting diagnosed with ADHD. And other mental health issues, but so I guess my youngest son right now, he's going through like regular, normal toddler stuff. My oldest, you know, he really went through it. He really did. I felt really sorry for him for a long time. he just... And it's weird because we don't really know where he got a lot of his mental health issues. We don't know where they came from. I know that during my pregnancy with him, I was pretty stressed out. I had a lot going on at that time. I was homeless for a little while when I was pregnant with him. And I know that it didn't help, because when you're homeless, you're constantly stressed out and you're always worried about your next meal. You're always worried about where you're going to stay. You're always worried about... I had a car, so fortunately I had a place to stay if I needed to, but the other problem I had is constantly having to find gas money. Like, I didn't hardly ever have gas money. So with that being said, me not eating, not sleeping right, not, always being stressed out, I think the combination just really didn't do well with my pregnancy and didn't do well with him. And I think mentally that's why he ended up having issues when he got older. They didn't really start until he hit 1. When he hit 1 year old, that's when they started showing their ugly faces. And then it just went from there. He was never the same. So needless to say, I didn't get a lot of sleep last night. Pretty exhausted. I'm not going to do like a full face today. I always say that and then I end up doing a full face. But the reason why is because I do have to walk to the school, so I have to like hurry up and get over there. And the stupid thing is that, so we live walking distance from their school, and I asked his teacher this morning, I was like, she said that the concert starts at 3:45. Well, they get out at 3:15. Well, we live 15 minutes away from the school, so by the time we get home, we're going to have to walk all the way back up there again because the concert starts at 3:45. So I asked her if we could just stay at the school until it starts, that way we're already there. Well, they never answered me back. So basically, no. You can walk your ass home and come back. And my husband is at his back doctor right now because he had to go get his staples looked at in his back because he thinks, and I think, they're infected. And now the nurse thinks they're infected too because she took a look at an email that I sent her and she thinks they're infected too. So that's where he's at, and now he's going to miss our son's very first concert. So whatever. It has been a day. And I couldn't figure out the past couple of days why I have been feeling so bummed out. I'm like, why am I literally started crying yesterday morning for no reason. Just no reason. Just started crying. And I'm thinking to myself, I don't have PMS right now. I'm not on my period. I'm like, what the hell is going on? So then I started thinking, oh, wait a minute. I'm having some post-menstrual syndromes this month. Last month I didn't have this. And I actually have not had this in a really, really long time. So it was really weird that I had it this month because I haven't had it in such a long time that, I don't know, it was kind of like boring to have this feeling, but it happens. Not all the time, but every once in a blue moon, I get these symptoms right in my hair. But the other thing is too, I didn't know, and I'm thinking it can't just be that. Like, something's got to be going on besides this. And I see that we are under a full moon right now. So that doesn't help either. I get extremely emotional. I cry a lot. I get really like out of it. I have like really, I just feel blue. Like I can't get happy about anything. And I hate it. I don't like it. Like Saturday morning, I woke up, I was in such a good mood. I was like popping around my house. I was getting stuff done. I was getting her done. And then by Tuesday, it was like my mood just started declining. And I'm like, why do we feel like this? Good old post-menstrual. I looked into it further to see, like, to investigate why we have such, sometimes, not all the time, we have such bad post-menstrual syndrome. And I guess one of the reasons why is because our iron and our protein drop dramatically after our periods. Obviously, because we lose it all when we're bleeding. And I guess, and it makes sense, when you lose that much iron, it affects your mood. And it does, because when I was pregnant with my third child, I had an iron problem with him. And I remember my iron was so low, I actually started to kind of flip out. I started to check out. Like, I was getting really cranky. I was crying all the time. I was yelling at my oldest son all the time. I was always depressed. I had very, very low energy. I remember just being really tired all the freaking time. And it didn't matter how much sleep I got. It didn't matter if I took a nap. It didn't matter what I did. I was just always tired. And I talked to my gynecologist about it. She's like, your iron levels are very low. She's like, they're extremely low. You need to take a supplement now. Once I started taking the iron supplement, I think it took 3 days, I felt better. The mood swings were gone. My energy came back. So basically, to wrap this up, I probably need an iron supplement. I probably should be taking a multivitamin every day, and I don't, because that's probably why I just feel like crap lately. But I don't, because I hate taking supplements. I don't like taking them because for some strange reason, I always end up with other problems. I'll get heart palpitations, constipation, all these other issues. I need new mascara really, really bad. This one is done. I will use a mascara to death. Like, I will use it until I'm scraping the bottom of the tube. Lash Paradise by L'Oreal is my favorite. But I think I might try a different mascara next time I buy one. I know there's like this big fad going around of people wearing white eyeliner on their waterline. So I started doing it, and it used to be a big fad in the 90s, but it was on your upper waterline. Girls would wear it. It was huge. Like, so many girls were doing it back then. I did it too for like a short amount of time, but then I stopped. But now it's your lower waterline. So recently I started doing it. I don't like it. I don't. I'm not gonna lie, I don't like it. It makes me look like a doll. Like, I just look like really big eyed, and I'm like, I don't like that. I am so boring, you guys, the older I'm getting. I stick to the same makeup routine. I don't change anything. I don't change my eyeshadow color. I don't change my mascara brand. I think the only thing that I switch out from time to time is my bronzers. I do change my bronzers a lot. Like, I just recently started using CoverGirl's compact makeup. But I am very boring when it comes to my makeup. I just don't like changing it. I changed my makeup so many times throughout the years growing up, that I just got mascara all over my hair. I've tried a lot of different trends, styles, methods, and once I found that one that just stuck, I was like, you know what? I'm done. I was like, I'm not doing it anymore. Okay. Alright, next thing's next. Now, I usually will do my eyebrows, but I've been kind of trying to leave my eyebrows alone because they're trying to grow back. This one's been trying really hard to grow back. I just plucked them before I started this video, so that's why they look so neat. I'm not going to use that this time. So I'm going to skip this today. I got this lip liner for the summer. It's by LA Colors. You know, ouch. For being a dollar store line, this is not bad. Like, LA Colors actually has a lot of good products that they work really well. And I have not, this one is in Cal 565A Pinky. I like it. I think it's a great shade for the summer. It is a little bit more pink. I thought it was going to be like more of a mauve color, like more like a nudish pink, but it's not. So what I do is, just to add like a little nude to it, I'll take my L'Oreal Paris. This is old, you guys. It's 740 Honey Matte. I don't even know if they even make this anymore, but I'm running out. So I hope they still do. So I take my favorite nude lipstick and I kind of just mix it together. I really don't need to overline my lips because I already have big lips, but I do it anyways. Why, I don't know. It's a thing. But, ooh. I try not to use too much of this because I do want to have that pink effect because it's summertime, so I wanted to have like a little bit of pink. That's actually a little bit too nude for me. I'm not really seeing the pink, so I think I'm going to add a little bit more pink to it. There we go. That's better. And then in the summertime, so I'll use this summer, and in the fall I'll usually switch over to nude. I'll just use straight up nude with browns. I'll use like a brown eyeliner, and in the winter I use nude and red. And then I'll usually more reds. I'll start getting like really bright with the red color because it's like Christmas time, and it's just, I don't know why I associate with red with winter. And I'll wear that usually all the way up until past Valentine's Day, but then once it gets past Valentine's Day, that's when I switch over back to the pink nude. So yeah, I'm kind of OCD about my makeup. It's a little strange. And then I'm just gonna use my always favorite. I'm gonna use my Drew Barrymore Flower wow, highlighter. What in the world? I just use my finger to kind of just swirl it. Every time I use this, I always think of Rihanna. Why? Shine bright like a diamond. I don't know. It's in my head. I don't know why. Every time I use my highlighter, it's literally the first thing I think of. And then just to add a little bit of zhuzh to my lips, I'm gonna add in my Shea Butter lipstick. So I basically did a full face. I was like, I'm not gonna do a full face. I did a full face. I didn't barely hardly use any at all. I just wanted like a little bit. And that's it. That's all I'm doing tonight. I'm not doing anything else. Yeah, this is my, it's like a brownish nude. This is something I wear, this would be something more I would wear in like the fall. I don't usually wear that right now because it's too brown for summer, so I'm not digging it. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, I don't wear false eyelashes. I'm not one of those girls. I don't even like wearing these, to be honest. I'm trying to like them. It's a weird relationship I have with fake nails. Like, I love fake nails. I think they're so beautiful on other girls. And then I'll see them in the store and I'm like, oh, that's so pretty. So I'll buy them and then I put them on, and then within 2 to 3 days, I'm like, okay, how do I get these things off? Because they're driving me crazy because I can't like grab anything. Now these ones, I got, these are from the Kiss line. These ones are the gel, the gel nails, and I'll tell you what, these are strong. Like, they don't bend or anything like that. These are tough. Like, they're really tough nails. So I like the material of these ones because they're not really flimsy. I had these one nails. I usually get the long ones, and it bent, and it just like went down, and they were constantly like bashing, but they were so flimsy, and I was like, these are like the crappiest nails ever. So oh my God. Well, I guess I'll be keeping my hair tucked behind my ear on that side. All right, you guys, that's it. That is my get ready with me to go to a school concert look. I know I haven't been doing any mukbangs lately, and I know that's like the main focus of my channel. I'm not gonna lie, you guys, I have not had any inspiration at all lately. It's been a slum time lately around here with me. I've just been really emotionally like just not into a lot of things. Man, that sucks. I have to get that out of my hair. That's my good side too. Like, that's my, I don't even know how to get that out. Like, how do you get that out? I'm gonna have to get a makeup remover wipe. I just have not been feeling it lately, and I've been struggling with my emotions, so I don't really like, when I get ready to eat, I just start eating. I don't really think about turning on the camera, but I'm gonna try really hard. There is a dinner that I've been wanting to do with you guys. It's my spaghetti and meatball mukbang that I've been wanting to do. I love my spaghetti mukbangs that I do, but I cannot find the freaking spaghetti, Stouffer spaghetti that I like. Nobody sells it. The only people that sell it are Meyer in my neighborhood, and I have no way of getting there. Anyways, I think somebody just walked through my door. So I'm going to peace out, talk to y'all again later, and thank you for watching my videos.